Schneider in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Fourth inning underway, no score. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Moniak in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That one's in there. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Ripped on a line. Schneider takes it in for the out. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Just missed. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Ward stands in now and watches strike one. And that misses. Ball one. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And here it comes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. On the ground, the first, and a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And the Angels are gone in order. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Life has its ups and downs, and it makes you smile and frown. But the game keeps junking down. I'm never giving up because
Anderson back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Anderson ready to work. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Miles Straw, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across to first. 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. In the air out to center, Moniak. On the move. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Moniak, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
That one finds the corner. 0-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Luis Rengifo will hit next. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And he takes one right on the black. It's 2-2. Runner on the go. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
So up next, Nolan Schanuel, 1 for 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one's in there, 0-1. Line drive, down the line, and it's foul. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Runner around third. He scores, and they've had the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see
intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Soler up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Rengifo at third, Schanuel at second, Trout over at first with 1 away. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Bo Bichette. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This one in the air. Shotwell drifts towards it. One up, one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Forget it. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And that one cutting but missing down low. And that is out of play.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Now the Angels manager is out of the... Number 57 gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's two down.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Ball one, no strikes. Springer off of first with two away. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. Bottom of the sixth inning. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. And misses inside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fought off foul. 2-1 now. Check swing, called strike. the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hit on the ground might be two. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Grounds one to short. Fires over to Guerrero. They limit the damage here. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ben Joyce.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Miles Straw now at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Action in the pen down there. Jose Quijada getting loose out there. Suarez also getting ready. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That misses. Now 3-1.
One strike.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next for Toronto, Jonathan Clase. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Dalton Varsho.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that's fouled off. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. He goes down looking. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And there's 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. And fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first, and the shed is retired. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chad Green. Shanuel in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
One
pitch,
ball,
not
2
close, up
strikes.
high. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Varsho puts it away, and there's 2 down. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get...
Zips it across, and we stay tied as the inning ends. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Quijada.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Digging in, Anthony Santander finds his way through, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Go-ahead run on base, and the batter is George Springer. Swing and a foul out of play. Tap foul at the plate.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering away upstairs. Just off the outside part of the plate.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes. That's ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And now Alejandro Kirk. Fly ball down the line. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. They lead it in the eighth. And here is Miles Straw. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Hans Kraus up and loosening in the pen. Suarez warming up as well. Ball to strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Shanuel settles underneath it. He's got it. And that's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Late swing, fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Holding on to a one-run lead here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Varsho at the plate now. That's ball one. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that's a foul ball. Gets the bunt down the right side. Shanuel. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So digging in, Ernie Clement. Out there to center, and that'll get down for a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And that one wrapped foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes into the play.
That's 3 singles in a row. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw, and they got him.
You can see they're continuing to try to apply pressure on this pitcher who struggled a little bit, but
so 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's George Springer. High in the air, out to right. Trout is there. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
he's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now just 2 outs away. Luis Rengifo digs in now, and first offering is fouled off. Hoffman, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.
1-1.
The Angels trailing by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That to right. Springer has a beat on it, reaches for it, but it's foul. That one to first. Guerrero takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do.
So you better run. You really wanna